This crazy video is sponsored by Revision, but I'll tell you more about them later on.
And you got your high vis, haven't you? Oh man. Guys, I just had an accident.
Is it proper bad?
Guys, welcome back. In this video, I want to get that car driving, and to do so, I need to double check a few things because I got an issue of when I put the newly retrofitted automatic gearbox into gear, it's not physically getting into gear. So I want to remove the front end again, go through all my wiring, double check a few bits on the computer, and hopefully we can get the engine ECU and the gearbox communicating, because that seems to be where my problem lays. If you didn't see the last episode on this car, it was a 1 hour special. Go check it out to see where we are with this build. But for now, roll on the video. So guys, I know everything looks an absolute mess right now, but I will be tidying all of this up. I think I found my problem though. So the gear shifter, ECU, Haldex, they're meant to be on the same CAN bus network, which is the Drivetrain network. And I believe I made a mistake. Yes, another one. I believe that I wired the engine ECU onto the Drivetrain network as it should do, but the selector and the gearbox, I had ran the cables through, and I might have accidentally wired it onto a separate CAN network. So there's several CAN networks running through the car. So let me reconnect everything, run a new cable to the gateway on the correct pins for the Drivetrain network, and hopefully we get movement. So that's what I'm doing now. Ooh, this is a lot, man. Like, give me a mechanical job all day long. When it comes to this sort of stuff, wiring, coding, electronics, that's the hard part. Okay, so that's the CAN wires for this, Haldex. It's all gonna go through there, and I'm gonna route it up to the gateway. I just wanna make sure that I've done it all correctly. So 1, 2, 3, yeah. Let's go. So if I start this car up, it should actually go into gear, so let's go! This is a huge moment, man. Ollie, you reckon that I would have taken ages to do this?
Just saying, I'm surprised how quickly this is all coming together.
Yeah, I've got no seat, but let's see. So, ignore the noises, but the first thing that I can see that's different, I can now see the gearbox location on the dash. That weren't there before. That was completely blank. Now you can see park, reverse, neutral drive, etc., etc. Oh, put it in drive. Something is happening. So remember, I haven't got the front drive shafts in. These are just the rear drive shafts, and I can hear the Haldex system is starting and stopping. But guys, we got movement! So the Haldex system that I wired in is actually working. I can hear that, that's getting crazy. I'm assuming that the cups in the front are spinning, the ABS is, everything is just going nuts. What's going on, what's going on, what's going on? But I've still got a little bit of movement in the back. Now, I did some research. If I want to get this car to be rear wheel drive only, there's a special module that I need to get that's going to cause that Haldex system to lock it into rear wheel drive only. But guys, imagine an R32 V6 powered rear wheel drive drift machine. Who knows? Let's see if it's gonna keep going. Let's try reverse. No way it works. It's actually spinning the wheels.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Uh-oh. I think I broke something. Did you hear that? Oh, shit. Flip's sake. Typical, guys, I broke something. Oh. It's got to be something to do with the prop shaft because I can hear it. One step forward and hopefully no steps backwards. All right, let's see how bad I've this time. Oh God, did you just see that? So something just fell out down there, look. It's a bolt, it's the prop shaft bolt. When I spin it here, I shouldn't be able to spin that with my hand. Okay, so I'm hoping that that's just an easy fix. Let's get it back inside and get it on the ramp and fix that. In my excitement, I probably didn't tighten up the bolt. So yeah, guys, I messed it up again. This is what happens when you get overly excited. I broke one bolt and I've got the others that were just hand tightened, and it's something that I forgot, and it's something that I need to get better with. When I installed the prop shaft, I was so focused on the mounts and everything else that I had to do, I didn't tighten up these nuts. And unfortunately, these nuts, they decided to give way. And look, I've got a snapped prop shaft nut. So I'm hoping that we could figure something out. So I'm gonna put the camera down, try to figure something out, and then hopefully we can get the car back out. All right, you guys, so once again, car is back on the ramp. Had to strip the exhaust, got the prop shaft out to see the damage, and here it is. I've got a broken front coupling and a broken nut, and the other half is stuck on the transfer case up there. I don't know how I'm gonna get that out. I need to try to source one of these. And at this point, I'm just tired, man. So for today, I'm getting home. I'm done. For now, for today, I'm so over this build, man. For sake.
2 hours later.
Guys, I kid you not, it's a couple of hours later, and I was like, F this. I went to do a bit of editing, and I thought, nah, man, I can't let this. It's the same thing I keep talking about. It just bugs me. Check this out. I used my little Dremel. I managed to get the broken nut out, and I went ahead and I refitted this bad boy. Prop shaft is in. I made sure this time that I tighten up all the bolts at the front and at the rear. I've refitted the exhaust. So let's go ahead now for the second time today, get the car on the floor and try to see if it's gonna drive.
Showtime! Woo! So after keeping it moving, we have finally got movement. And like I said, I've double checked and triple checked everything. So now it's time to take the car out and try to get a proper first drive in. Firstly, I want to fit a driver's side seat so that I at least have some level of safety. But then I got a visit from one of my furry little friends.
Check out the engine, tell me what you think. You know I'm always doing something crazy. Yes, big boy. Yeah, look at that, V6, 3.2.
Good, nice and neatly put in as well.
Of course, it's, yeah, nice and neatly put in. And it's running very nicely. Isn't that true? He's on it as well. So I'm just wrapping it up and hopefully gonna get a first drive. So yeah, just putting the seat in so that I'm at least relatively safe.
These two always checking on my builds, but with all of that sorted, the seat is in, and now it's time to go for a proper drive.
Guys, she is running. It's not perfect, but she's running.
You're a funny guy just doing fucking hammer.
Yeah. Guys, that's not me messing around. That's called research and development. Yeah, boy. R&D. We kept it moving. We got this bad boy running. It's not running perfectly. It's actually tripping the Howdet system, but who cares? It's running, it's driving, and I can put a close to today, and I'll see you in the morning. We kept it moving, and we got that bad boy driving. Yeah. Guys, I just had an accident. So off camera, I thought, let me go do one more rip for the gram. Oh, had a little accident, but I reckon a little bit of body filler, that'll be fine. Check out this video right now.
So I basically repeated the same drive that I just did on camera, and yeah, this happened.
Having a bit too much fun.
Oh no.
Is it proper bad?
It's not too bad.
That's good as new, look at that. Ah, it's got a little dent there, wait, hold on. See, this is the good thing when you're doing an older build. You can have a bit of fun. Hold on, man. Where is it? Simple. This is called a persuasion stick. I think it's getting persuaded.
Perfect.
Come on, happy days.
What crash? Didn't even happen, did it?
Yeah. That's it.
The next morning, I got a very important phone call from some friends of the channel. So my cameraman George picked me up, and I'm headed down to see a man about a dog. Trust me, this is gonna be good.
All right, guys, so we are back down at JVR. If you remember, these are the boys who helped me to source my breaker car. And he hit me up and told me that he's got this bad boy that I might be interested in. And I said, hell yeah. Have a look at this. I was always in the market for a new steering wheel with the flappy paddles for the Scirocco, because the R32, this is the old one. So he told me, bring this one back down and he'll do me a deal. He's gonna swap me this bad boy for that, and I'm happy. I'm gonna have a look around to see if there's any other bits that I can do with, and if I find anything, I'll just have it and we can head back and sort out the car. Jack, You see the gear shifter? I took a picture, right? Guys, big up Jack. Now, when I took this out of the car, it fell down and broke that little plastic thing at the tip. So now, when I press that lever to change the gear, it don't work. That's what I'm talking about. Just the top section there. Yeah, man, I left all of these. Bloody hell. Take the airbag out, take the steering wheel out, and then I'll swap around my old steering wheel. Yeah. Spot on. I'm recording you. Say something to the people who are watching at home.
Love to everyone and stand up, yeah, and keep moving.
We're gonna be doing something, man. People in the comments were saying, me and Nakil don't talk no more. Me and Nakil don't talk.
No.
No worries. So yeah, guys, we're just talking about a future project. Stay tuned, subscribe to see what me and Akil's gonna get up to. I was just speaking to Jack, right? And we were just talking about relationships in business. You can have a good business, you can have as much money, but if you're not keeping up good relationships with the people that you're working with, it's never gonna go anywhere. And that's why I was on the phone to Akil. Me and Akil are still like this. Me and George, we became close. Me and Ollie, everyone. I value relationships. When you're working with people, it's all about people, man. And it's all about you lot. So I just want to say this. I'm saying all of that to just say thank you guys for rocking with us here, Salvage Nation. Big one. Thank you for all the subscribers recently. That's it. Nothing else. I just want to say thank you. Let's go ahead and get these goodies, man. Oh.
That's cool, you got buttons now as well, though.
Yes, should just be a coding thing.
Top lad, thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna try to take the clock springs just in case. It might be different because it's got buttons. I don't know. That's a waste time. Yeah, just trash and derby. Guys, take a look at all of these bits. There's been a massive haul. The main thing I came for was this. Like I said, I wanted the new steering wheel with flappy paddles. And then I just got a bit carried away. I asked a question about the seats. He gave me a really good price. And these seats, I've got something special that I'm gonna create with these seats. And you're gonna wanna see it because you're gonna be in for a treat. I'm gonna be giving something away to you lot. So I'll talk about that later on. So I'm gonna load this all up, head back and get the car cleaned up. And we're just gonna be cleaning everything. So I'll catch up with you once I'm back at the garage.
Now, on the way back to the garage, I received this email and I am gassed and I can't wait to show you what car that is. But now that we're back at the unit, I wanted to just tidy everything up. I'm gonna be doing a massive spring clean, getting rid of tons of parts, and just getting the garage looking a little bit cleaner. I'm on the lookout for a solution for the floor, so if you have any ideas, do let me know.
Yeah, boy, how's it sounding?
Sounds like a R32 four-wheel drive Scirocco.
All right, so guys, so after a quick spring clean, we're getting onto this, but first, I'm having a little clear out. I've got tons of bits. If you're interested, let me know. Look, I've got an M140 passenger side rear suspension with the drive shaft, 1.4 TSI complete rad pack. If you need the R32 complete door, do let me know. I've got one power folding driver side mirror over there, R32 rear complete bumper, R32 black headlining with all the black trims, and right here, we've got an R32 bonnet, but obviously this fits a GTI, as with everything else. If you've got a Mark V Golf, do let me know. Side skirt, rear bumper, everything's up there. I've got a Range Rover Evoque complete rear diff with the Haldex pump. If you need that, let me know. I've got the left suspension and the right suspension for the rear of an Evoque, complete with drive shafts. Once again, drop me a DM on Instagram if you're interested.
Now that's out the way, it's time to sort out the interior on the Scirocco.
So guys, new clock springs are in and the new steering wheel with the multifunction buttons and the flappy paddles, that's in. If anyone wants to do this retrofit, you need to get this loom as well, which is part of the airbag loom. If you look at the original airbag, it's missing that second plug, and that second plug is what's going to give all the information. The spring change is necessary as well. I've just confirmed that, so pop this in, do a bit of coding, and then cruise control, flappy paddles, and multifunction buttons should be working.
Next up, I'm tidying up all the new wiring that I completed. I want to make everything nice and clean and start to reassemble all the interior components. With the interior partially assembled, I'm moving on to the front end. I want to remove the front slam panel so I can gain access to the wiring, tidy all of this mess up, route it where it needs to go, and wrap it all in Tessa tape before calling it a night.
Morning guys, so we're just getting some petrol. I'm meant to be going back to the garage right now to finish up on the Scirocco, but do you remember earlier in the video when I showed you this? Well, I'm off on a little side quest, a little side mission. We're gonna go pick up a crazy new build. It's a little bit different. It's something that I've never had before and I never thought I'd be having, but I'm super excited. If you're following me on Patreon, you will know what it is, because as a paid member of Patreon, I'm gonna be giving you insider scoops and you're having a say on the decisions that I make on the channel moving forward. But for now, let's go get this car and then we're gonna jump back on the Scirocco.
So I took a very risky journey, 120 miles to Copart Sandy with no recovery truck, and I don't even know if they're gonna give me the car.
If you want to park over by the office and then just, yeah,
I'll just wait.
The car next to you.
Spot on. Thank you very much, mate. In a card to my policy, please.
Yeah, no worries.
I've got a new giveaway build, but that's coming soon.
But guys, we've actually got, so it's actually the next day. Myself and George spent all day going down to Copart over in Sandy to collect a new, exciting or controversial new build. But whilst I was away, look at all of these goodies that's come. This is one of 2 drive shafts that I've got for the Scirocco, and I'll be fitting these in a second and hopefully getting the all-wheel drive system fully working. And in these boxes, we've got something special from today's sponsors that's gonna help me transform the old seats from the Scirocco. We'll get to that later on. And finally, I've just picked up the engine ECU, which has been modified to have the immobilization turned off. They had to take the MO chip off, read it, turn it off, and resolder it back onto the board. So it's all technical stuff. Last night I stayed late. I went ahead and I bolted up the airbox. All the wires have been taken care of. So Ben, if you're watching this, I took your advice, cleaned up everything on this car. The other night when I had that little accident, I was laughing. I thought it was all funny. I thought it was just the front bumper. But as soon as I took the bumper off to get a little bit of space to sort out the wires, look what I saw. I only went ahead and smashed this brand new front slam panel that we literally bought just the other day. But we'll sort all of that out, and yeah, I want to get the car out again, and hopefully the four-wheel drive systems are working, get those drive shafts in, and let's see what this thing is all about.
Oh yes.
Tell me exactly where they are.
Guys, he thinks I've lost the bolt.
No, I don't.
What are you gonna do if I can tell you exactly where I've left the bolts for the drive shafts when I remove them? In my new multifunctional tray, on the second shelf, in the first column.
Look at this. Look, you understand why I'm apprehensive of your organisational skills
But
here.
it's organised, come on.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen this organised, mate. This is beautiful.
Yeah. How do you feel?
all right. The one time. So in that case, where are the little bits that go across them?
What do you mean?
They had little like banana pieces that tie each bolt to each bolt.
That's not, no, you're talking about your Scirocco.
Oh, it doesn't have it on this.
Man.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. I thought I had him.
Come on. There you go. So these are the protectors of the bearings, guys. Protectors of the bearings. That was easy.
That was really...
So with the temporary bearing cups removed, I'm just loosening up the lower control arms so I can gain access to fit my brand new drive shafts.
Guys, I hate this job.
Now this job was meant to be simple, but it's so crammed with that giant VR6 engine, it was actually a little bit more challenging, but with the right tools, we got it done. Next up, I bled the entire coolant system of the water that I fitted in the last episode, and I'm replacing it with red VW and Audi coolant.
Alright guys, so as you know, I'm fitting these Golf R32 seats into that car, the Scirocco. But I had a conundrum. What am I gonna do with these? I was gonna sell these original seats for the Scirocco or even just chuck them away. And that's where today's sponsors come in. In these boxes, are 2 kits from a company called Revision. And with these 2 kits, I'm gonna be able to turn these old dusty Scirocco seats into the ultimate PC or desktop chairs. And that's exactly what I need for my editing suite. So let's open these up and see what's in the box.
Revision prides themselves on top quality, so all components are laser cut, FEA structurally assessed before being powder coated to ensure the longevity and a robust finish. So when you order your conversion kit, you'll have everything you need to convert your car seat to the ultimate desktop or office chair.
Revision provide these kits for most cars from Audi A3, S3, RS3, the Mark 7 Golfs as well. However, they offer fully built chairs for a much wider range. You should be seeing some on the screen right now, and there's a link down below. You can head over to their website and see if they cover your vehicle. So this kit is gonna go onto these chairs, and you can do this in less than an hour. So to prove that, me and my mate George are gonna have a bit of a build off. This is the left-sided chair. I've got a second box with the right-sided chairs kit, and we're gonna see who can finish them off the fastest.
Ollie's giving me a head start here though.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Now, putting these chairs together are super easy and it's right up my alley. But if self-assembly is not for you, Revision also sell ready-made chairs from a wider range of vehicle makes and models. But my favorite part is if you've got a fully electric car seat, you can retain those functions and have comfort and functionality in your desktop chair. But as you can see, we're making light work of this assembly.
Come on, Georgie boy. Just tap that in like so. Ooh, I'm done. Chop. Guys, talk to this guy.
I tell you what, it's comfy though. How good is that?
Oh, feels like being back in the Scirocco, my friend.
Yeah?
Oh, they roll good as well.
All your normal car adjustments are there as well.
Better than any desk chair you're ever gonna get.
It is, isn't
Definitely.
it? That's so good that you just keep all of the car. Oh,
Does it feel like you're gonna fall backwards?
literally feels, look, I mean,
Mate, that position looks a bit
Dodgy.
So guys, there we have it. I won, but more importantly, we managed to assemble both chairs in just over half an hour. These chairs haven't got lumbar support. If you wanted to fit this kit to a chair that has got lumbar support, Revision also supply the wiring, and all your seats electrics will continue to work. How sick is that? If you want to grab one of these kits, there'll be a discount code on the screen, Salvage Nation 10. Click the link down below, go check out Revision and turn your old dusty chairs into the ultimate office or desktop chair. So comfy.
they're decent, mate. I'm well happy with that. That's lovely.
Right, let's continue with the video. Okay guys, so since the last time you saw this car, I've done so much work off camera. I went ahead and I bled all the brakes. I went ahead and I buckled up everything on the exterior of the car. The car is actually looking as it should, but we're going to be changing the look of the exterior in the future. On the interior of the car, I buckled up all of the trim. The driver's seat is back in. These mats looks amazing. I fitted up all the R32 pedals, and everything on the interior is ready for a first drive. Buckled up the center console, that new DSG selector, everything has been fitted. I bet you're thinking, so D, why are you not just ripping the car around? Well, I'm actually quite annoyed. Over the last couple of days, I've just been given the runaround. So I've fitted the original R32 clots, and like I explained, and Ben from Beast Mode Developments explained, I had to get the MO data off. I sent it off to someone, big tuner, I'm not gonna mention any names right now, but I sent it off to someone. Literally guys, it was meant to take 10 minutes, it took a few days, and then when I got the ECU back, I was like, this looks a bit different, and it's literally like, what the hell? It's literally got a cover of my ECU's part number, which is for the R32, and this is 8N0. This is a different ECU from a totally different car. So now the car is completely dead. I can't do anything. I've been calling, and I'm literally just getting mugged off at this point. So it's been like, what, 3 days, 4 days for something that was meant to take 10 minutes. At this point, I'm just like, I just want my actual ECU back. I don't know. So I can't drive the car. I'm back to pushing the car in and out. So unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to wrap up this video. I was gonna try to make something up, but you know what? I'm not hiding it. Like, I've done so much work on this car, and now is the point where you're meant to enjoy that work. So hopefully I get the ECU stuff sorted. I get my actual ECU back. I don't even know where it is. And we can get it on the car, get the car driving, because technically, fingers crossed, I've fixed everything. I've done everything to the car, and it should be driving, but I'm annoyed, man. Like literally, I've called this guy 3-4 times today. He promised me he was gonna sort it out this morning. It's Sunday today, you're gonna see this video later on. And yeah, phone's off, can't get through. So yeah, there's nothing more that I can do for today. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, press the like button. Don't forget to check out our channel sponsors for this video, Revision. They do some really nice kits, and that seat that I made is now my actual editing seat. It's so comfortable. The old Scirocco chairs, it's just a good way of recycling unused car seats. So check them out. And if you've made it to this far in the video, I want to say thank you. That means that you're dedicated. So if you want to follow and support the channel and get behind the scenes content, join me on Patreon for as little as £2 a month. Like, it would really help to boost the channel and help me to take Salvage Nation to the next level. But I'm not going to drag it on, guys. So like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one.